Hello everyone, this is Dave with Fitness Technology Service again. Today I'm going to do a little video on how to troubleshoot an incline. I've had a couple of customers actually call me about this recently, so I told them I'd post a little video for them. First thing is, typically if you're having an issue with the incline, it's not the incline. The incline rarely fails. It's a very sturdy motor. It really doesn't serve a lot of purpose but going up and down. It doesn't have a lot of fancy controls to it. The controls for the incline are the same thing as this incline motor right here. So I've had videos on this before on how to replace this. This time I'm just going to do a little troubleshooting. You're going to have to get to this point to be able to see it, but just view some of the earlier videos and you won't really have a problem with that. Alright? So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you that the incline is controlled by these three spades right here. So you have up, down, and common. Up is always red, down is always black, and common's in the center. It's common. All right, I just thought this would be easier for you to view. Now I'm going to take you over here, turn this light on right here, and hopefully we'll be able to get a good shot. If we can get my light to work, there we go. We'll get a good shot of the actual incline board. All right, so the incline gets its incoming power from this board right here through the AC inlet. All right, so it runs across here, goes into this point right here. This point right here sends power to your incline. This is your incline information, how high up it is or how far down it is. So you have to remove this sticker right here, and this will expose two screws here and expose two screws in the back. Remove this, and this is where your incline motor is actually located. I've had someone tell me they thought this was too rusty. I haven't got a feedback on that. They haven't sent me a return video on that. But it would take a lot for any amount of rust to keep this from working. Again, most problems with the incline really has nothing to do with this. It's all about this board because it gets stripped on, it gets sweaty, and it gets short-circuited here. So for my one customer that's curious, his is all the way stuck up. What I recommend doing is just simply switching. You'll see this is the wire that goes out to it. Simply switching the red to the black. And that way it should be all the way down. So if it only works in one direction, it usually means this board is shorted out. If it doesn't really work at all, it usually means this board is shorted out. If it worked intermittently, it usually means this board is shorted out. This is really your first key point on troubleshooting an incline control problem, really on any machine, but especially on these Soul models. It just happens to be the sweat gets down inside of here, it drips onto this, and look where that is located. All right, so that's the first thing I would do in troubleshooting that, is switch the red and the black around and see if the incline works only in the opposite position. Once you do that, since you'll notice in the other videos, it takes quite a bit of work to get to this. All right, so I'm a big fan of Gorilla Tape. To fix this, I call this my little sweat hut. All I do is I take a piece of the cardboard that the part came with, nothing fancy there, cut that bad boy out, put a little Gorilla Tape on it, then I just take it back here like this, stick it to there, take a little Gorilla Tape here like this, put a little extra Gorilla Tape on it just to make sure it holds. I don't want to do that for today because I'm going to be taking this apart, I'm sure. So this is my little nickname for a little sweat hut, and this will get rid of all the problems of this lower board going bad. This is probably one of the most common problems with ellipticals in general. When they don't function, it's this lower control board. It's usually not some of these other parts, all right? So again, my little sweat hut. That way everything's nice and protected. You don't have to worry about it in the future. Cut quite a bit of work to get to this point, so we may as well protect it as best we can. All right, so hopefully that helps. Any other further questions, you can always give us a call, 410-286-5566, or you can view us on Facebook, and we'll give you any help that we can. All right, thank you very much.